Ramses II, often hailed as Ramses the Great, reigns supreme in the pantheon of Egyptian pharaohs. His legacy is one of grandeur, power, and unparalleled influence, making him a figure of immense historical significance. His long reign, spanning over 6 decades in the 13th century BC, witnessed unprecedented prosperity and architectural grandeur. Under his rule, Egypt flourished economically, culturally, and militarily, setting new standards for future generations. This essay delves into the life and times of this legendary ruler, exploring his military achievements, architectural marvels, and enduring legacy. Ramses II's story is not just about his reign, but also about the lasting impact he had on the civilization of ancient Egypt. Born into the prestigious 19th dynasty, Ramses II ascended to the throne as a young man. His early years were marked by rigorous training and preparation, ensuring he was well equipped to lead the nation. He inherited an empire grappling with the rising might of the Hittites in the Levant. The geopolitical landscape was fraught with challenges, but Ramses II's leadership would soon turn the tide in Egypt's favor. Ramses, however, was no ordinary pharaoh. His military campaigns, particularly the famous Battle of Kadesh, showcased his strategic brilliance and unyielding determination. This battle, one of the largest chariot battles ever fought, ended in a stalemate, but was later celebrated as a great victory in Egyptian records. He was a shrewd strategist, a courageous warrior, and a prolific builder who would leave an indelible mark on Egypt and the world. His construction projects were not just feats of engineering, but also symbols of his divine right to rule. Ramses II understood the power of propaganda and image. He commissioned numerous statues, reliefs, and inscriptions that depicted him as a godlike figure, ensuring his legacy would be remembered for millennia. He styled himself as a living god, a descendant of Amun-Ra, the king of the gods. This divine association not only solidified his rule, but also reinforced the religious and cultural fabric of ancient Egypt. His reign marked the pinnacle of Egyptian power and influence, an era often referred to as the Ramesside period. This period was characterized by monumental construction projects, extensive trade networks, and a flourishing of the arts and sciences. From the monumental temples of Abu Simbel to the sprawling complex of the Ramesseum, his building projects served a dual purpose: to honor the gods and to immortalize his own name. These structures, with their intricate carvings and grandiose designs, stand as a testament to his vision and ambition. Ramses II transformed the landscape of Egypt, leaving behind a testament to his power and ambition that continues to inspire awe and wonder today. His legacy is etched in stone, a reminder of a time when Egypt was at the zenith of its glory, led by a pharaoh whose name would echo through the ages. Ramses II was born circa 1303 BC during a time of political turbulence. His grandfather, Seti I, had only recently stabilized Egypt after a period of internal strife and religious upheaval. Seti I, a shrewd military leader, had begun to restore Egyptian power in the Levant, a region fiercely contested with the Hittite Empire. Ramses' upbringing was steeped in the traditions of Egyptian kingship. He received military training, learned the intricacies of diplomacy, and was initiated into the complex world of Egyptian religion and statecraft. His father, Seti I, recognized his son's potential and appointed him as his co-regent while still a teenager. This early experience in governance proved invaluable. When Seti I died, Ramses, still in his early 20s, smoothly transitioned to sole rulership. He inherited a kingdom primed for expansion and a personal ambition that knew no bounds. The young pharaoh immediately set about consolidating his power and preparing for the inevitable clash with the Hittites. His destiny, it seemed, was to surpass even his illustrious predecessors and etch his name into the annals of history as Ramses the Great. Ramses II's reign was marked by numerous military campaigns aimed at expanding Egyptian influence and securing its borders. His ambition and strategic prowess were evident in the many battles he fought, but none were as significant as the Battle of Kadesh. Among these, the Battle of Kadesh, fought in 1274 BC, stands out as one of the most significant and enduring conflicts in ancient history. This battle was not just a clash of armies, but a confrontation of two great civilizations, each vying for dominance in the ancient Near East. The Battle of Kadesh was a clash of titans. It was a confrontation that would test the limits of military strategy, leadership, and the will of the soldiers on both sides. Ramses II, eager to prove his mettle and assert Egyptian dominance, led his army deep into Hittite territory, aiming to capture the strategic city of Kadesh. This city was not only a military target, but also a symbol of power and control over the region. He faced a formidable opponent in Muwatalli II, the Hittite king, who had assembled a powerful coalition to meet the Egyptian threat. Muwatalli II was a shrewd and experienced leader, determined to defend his territory and repel the Egyptian advance. The battle itself was a brutal and chaotic affair. The clash of chariots, the cries of soldiers, and the dust of the battlefield created a scene of utter pandemonium. Both sides fought with ferocity, each determined to claim victory. Ramses, nearly caught in a Hittite ambush, narrowly escaped disaster through a combination of luck and personal bravery. His quick thinking and courage in the face of overwhelming odds became legendary, inspiring his troops to continue the fight. Despite suffering heavy losses, the Egyptians rallied, pushing the Hittites back and preventing them from capturing Kadesh. The resilience and determination of the Egyptian soldiers were crucial in turning the tide of the battle. While the outcome of the battle was inconclusive, with both sides claiming victory, it had a profound impact on the relationship between Egypt and the Hittites. The battle demonstrated the strength and resolve of both empires, leading to a mutual respect and recognition of each other's power. The battle led to a period of uneasy peace, culminating in the signing of the world's first recorded peace treaty, a testament to Ramses II's diplomatic skills and his desire to secure lasting stability for his kingdom. This treaty not only ended hostilities, but also established a framework for future cooperation and coexistence between the two great powers of the ancient world. Ramses II was a prolific builder, possibly surpassing all other pharaohs in the sheer scale and grandeur of his architectural projects. His reign marked a golden age of construction where the landscape of Egypt was forever transformed by his ambitious vision. He understood the power of monumental architecture to inspire awe, legitimize his rule, and serve as a lasting legacy for future generations. By commissioning grand structures, he not only showcased his divine right to rule, but also ensured that his name would be remembered for millennia. From the Nile Delta in the north to Nubia in the south, Ramses II's building projects transformed the landscape of ancient Egypt. His constructions were not limited to temples and monuments. They included cities, palaces, and even military fortresses, all designed to project his power and influence. He expanded existing temples, adding colossal statues, towering pylons, and intricate reliefs that celebrated his reign and honored the gods. These additions were not mere decorations, they were carefully crafted symbols of his piety and strength, meant to impress both his subjects and the gods themselves. Among his most impressive achievements are the temples of Abu Simbel. These temples were strategically located to assert Egyptian dominance over Nubia and to impress travelers coming from the south. Carved directly into a sandstone cliff face, these temples are a testament to Egyptian engineering and artistry. The precision with which they were constructed is a marvel, reflecting the advanced skills and knowledge of ancient Egyptian architects and laborers. The great temple, dedicated to Ramses II himself, features 4 colossal statues of the pharaoh, each standing over 65 feet tall. These statues were designed to convey the might and divine nature of Ramses, ensuring that all who saw them would recognize his unparalleled power. Ramses also constructed the Ramesseum, his mortuary temple in Thebes, a sprawling complex designed to celebrate his life and ensure his successful journey into the afterlife. This temple was not just a place of worship, but a monumental statement of his eternal legacy. These monuments, and countless others scattered throughout Egypt, stand as testaments to Ramses II's ambition, his devotion to the gods, and his enduring legacy as one of the greatest builders in human history. His architectural feats continue to inspire awe and admiration, drawing millions of visitors from around the world who come to witness the grandeur of ancient Egypt.